Hello, good evening. Welcome to Lead School SLC Competition Seminar. My name is Bharat sir from International Delhi Public School, grade 8th. So today, I am going to tell about the Big Bang Theory. So, most of you know that the Big Bang Theory has been created. The life, time, space and many things. So, what happened before the Big Bang Theory? How the Big Bang Theory has been started? Before the Big Bang Theory, there was nothing. No time, no space, no life, nothing was there. So, one fine day, in that nothing, something which is shining like a dot has been appeared. So, in the dot, there are two types of molecules, minus C and plus C molecules. Because of those two molecules, there was a vast explosion that nobody can't imagine. So, because of that vast explosion, the life, time, planets, universe, all the things in our universe has been created. Not only universe, out of the universe. So, an interesting fact in this Big Bang Theory is, the Big Bang Theory is reverse of blasting a bomb. You see bombs, when it is not blasted, it is the matter. The bomb is the matter. So, after blasting, the energy, the explosion is the energy. So, in this Big Bang, the energy, which is the explosion, created the matter, which is the life, time, space and many things. So, in these minus C and plus C particles which came, this dot, in this dot there minus C and plus C particles has been created the life. By one mistake the life is created. So, in minus C and plus C particles there is one particle more than plus C in minus C. So, because of that one particle the life has been created. So, most of you have the doubt that how the dot came. Before the Big Bang Theory, there was nothing. How the dot came? Scientists can't tell that how the dot came. So, religious people tell that the dot has been came because of God created it. So, this is how I am ending my video. Thank you. Stay safe. Happy learning.
Good morning everyone. I am Rishika from class 8 Delhi Public School, Srikakulam. Today I am going to explain you about friction. What is friction? Friction is a force acting opposite to the motion. Did you ever wonder what causes friction? All surfaces, even the smoothest ones, have tiny irregularities present on them. When two surfaces come in contact with each other, these irregularities cause resistance to motion. This resistance is what we experience as friction. Rougher surfaces owing greater irregularities has more friction as compared to the smoother ones. There are three types of friction: static friction, sliding friction and rolling friction. Static friction is a force of friction where two objects are in contact with each other but not in motion. It has more irregularities than sliding and rolling friction as the objects are at rest position. And the next is sliding friction. It is a force of friction where one object slides over the other. It has lesser irregularities as compared to the static friction. And the next is rolling friction, which has the least resistance. It is a force of friction where an object rolls freely over the other surface. It has lesser irregularities, even lesser than the sliding friction. Friction has both its advantages and disadvantages. Friction is desirable in order to increase grip and to generate heat and to slow down an object in motion. We can increase the friction by making the contact surfaces rougher or pressing two surfaces harder together. Friction also has some disadvantages. Friction is undesirable sometimes and should get decreased to reduce the wear and tear, to generate less heat and to keep a body in motion. We can decrease the friction by making the contact surface smoother, which is by polishing and filling the irregularities with lubricants and using rollers such as wheels and ball bearings. Now I have an experiment to demonstrate about friction. This experiment is known as hovercraft, which a circular disc and with an inflated balloon placed on top of it. As you can observe, this balloon is moving freely without any external force acting on it. Do you know how does this happen? This disc has a small pinhole in the center. As the inflated balloon is placed on top of it, the air from the balloon starts coming out of the pinhole and it gets evenly distributed under the disc. And it forms a film of air underneath. This causes air cushion under the between this disc and the surface. This reduces the friction between the disc and the surface, which makes it move freely over the surface. Same principle is used in real hovercrafts and air cushion vehicles. These vehicles have large fans which create an air cushion between the surface and the vehicle. It is usually used in sea surfaces. These vehicles can travel at an incredible speed as the friction is minimized. A hovercraft can be termed as an airplane flying without wings and a ship sailing without sails. As these vehicles move on air cushions, they can travel on both surfaces, land and water. This is all that I wanted to explain you about friction. Thank you.